Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. We have a 143 scale 1980 Renault 14 GTS. Now, Renault 14, what can we say about this car? It was made between 1976 until 1983. It's always been only a four-door hatchback, no sedan version, no coupe or coupe version, no station wagon, none of that. It was basically a basic hatchback with a small engine, 1.2 and 1.4, four-cylinder. Very basic, very subcompact from the 70s and early 80s. To me, not the most attractive Renault, by far not. I think it's actually one of the most obscure Renaults from that era, to me. Maybe because if we can compare to other Renaults from that era, like the Renault 5, the Renault 12, even the Renault 9, they were, to my eye, a lot more attractive. But again, that's my basic opinion. Maybe for you, the Renault 14 was very attractive. I tell you the truth, I find it very basic. I find other car models in it. Like, to me, it gives me a little bit of the Fiat Ritmo, which I'm not sure who came out before who. I think the Renault 14 came before the Fiat Ritmo. But also, it gives me a little bit of the Chrysler Talbot, or the Simca Talbot, however you want to call it. It just has a little bit of other car brands, or maybe other car brands copy this model. Again, I'm not fully sure who came before who, but it's not the most attractive model. That's my opinion. But it was very practical, four-door hatchback. That's one of the most favored European shapes that they buy. I mean, how many more iconic four-door hatchbacks can you get than the Volkswagen Golf or the Ford Fiesta or the Citroën AX, Citroën Visa, and many others, Peugeot 205, and I could go on and on and on. So obviously the four-door hatchbacks are favorites for the European, and I understand why. Their streets are a lot smaller than in North America. Their space is a lot smaller. In North America, there's vast lands, open lands, wide streets. From my understanding, in Europe, it's the total opposite. They're very cramped. A lot of cities have very narrow streets, so you cannot really pull those Chevrolet Caprice in those narrow streets. So you need a small, compact car. These cars were perfect for that type of environment. Maybe silver is not. I'm just, as I'm looking at right now, I'm trying to find out why I'm not. I like the back more than the front. Maybe I can say that. I like the back a lot more than the front. Maybe just the front is so bland. It's so like not out there. But okay, it's still not the worst. It's basic transportation and it's okay. But basic transportation is not, it doesn't mean bad transportation. So let's get that together. You know. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go around a few times and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I was reading a little bit of information about this car. That when this car came out back in the 70s, there was some type of campaign going on that really messed up their record or their looks. They used to call them the pear, I guess because of the shape of a pear, more a rotten pear, they call them. Then in the early 80s, when this one came in, this is like the little bit refreshed model came out. It did improve a bit the sales. They try to retouch it here and there. But now I'm reading, and even though they sold between the 7 year run they had on the market, they sold almost 1 million cars. But nowadays, not even their home market of France, you barely see any of them around. And I guess nobody really wanted to take care of them. I guess they were not, like I said, as not being the most attractive car, people didn't care too much about them. It's not like the Renault 5. The Renault 5, it was around the same era as this car, but people still take care of them. Because, again, oh, the Renault 4, which is even older model. Because people found their cars to be unique and loved around the world. And they say, you know what, this is going to be a classic, which they totally are. Again, this is made by Norev, guys, before I forget. No, either Norev or Universal Hobbies. I'll put it in the title just to confirm the maker of this car. It looks exactly how they look in real life, and that's the truth. I looked at pictures. Even the wheels look the same. The cover of the wheels. I'm not sure if they were cover or they were part of the wheel, like the hubcap or like a real steel wheel. But it looks exactly alike. The hatchback has the rear wiper. You can see there even the rear defroster strips. Real attractive. I mean, the way they made it, which is exactly how they made in real life. Don't forget to give me that nice thumbs up, which I truly appreciate. You're not gonna find a channel, or at least I try looking at, that shows an everyday car like these. People post a lot of Ferraris, they post a lot of Lamborghinis, they post a lot of the racing cars, but I'm a channel that posts an everyday cars that are not super rare, which you may find a Ferrari more, one day. Why not? They're still a street car, but I like to keep it real. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and when you click the subscribe button, click the bell. It will remind you when I post more videos, and do not forget to comment and let me know what you guys think. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.